It's taken me a while to realise actually faith is not about being forced to go to church. You know, it's about being loved, and it's about being held, it's about being forgiven, it's about finding home, and it's about finding peace. And I don't meet many people who don't want that in their life.
That's a chopper. That's going to be my way out of here. And when you get a chance to be saved, you got to grab it.
As a really small kid, I remember having a really natural faith, and I never it wasn't questioning, it wasn't complicated, it wasn't clouded. It was just a feeling of that I was loved and held, and that was that. And I think when I went to school and suddenly, church was forced on me, and suddenly somebody was saying God is actually about looking marvellous in the cassock and reading in Latin. And it's taken me a while to realise actually faith is not about being forced to go to church. It's about being loved, and it's about being held, it's about being forgiven, it's about finding home, and it's about finding peace. And I don't meet many people who don't want that in their life.
Such a big part of survival is preparation. So when rescue comes, there's a good chance you're going to get spotted. And then the rest of it is just about keeping your faith and your hope alive.
I think also I've learned over the years that, there's a lot of stuff that's happened on, if I look at on Everest, we lost 4 climbers there. A lot of the stuff happened in the army, a lot of the man versus wild narrow escapes. I've learned that it takes a proud man to say he never needs any help. It's been a real quiet strength for me and a real backbone actually in my life. And it's easy to not need anything when everything's going swimmingly. But I remember some climber saying there's no such thing as an atheist in the death zone. I kind of understand that.
Here we go.
The truth is I probably pray a load more when I'm on expeditions, probably because I'm scared more. And that's a really kind of flawed way of operating, I know. But the great truth of my faith is that A, it's not about us. And secondly is that if we ask, this God is there with us. And I remember Shah and me had engraved on our wedding rings when we got married one verse. And I'm not very good at verses, but I know 2. And one really well, actually. But it's Matthew 28:20, and it says this, it says, "Be sure of this, that I'm with you always, even unto the ends of the earth." And, I think if you kind of lived your life and knew nothing more apart from having a simple dependence on that's where you're going to stake your claim, you're not going to go far wrong.